Well, hey folks, this is 7 here. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to Farm Sim 25 and Riverbend. Cavalier Roy's map. Yeah, just like real life, I'm about done with this wintry looking stuff. So, we're gonna sleep. And we're gonna sleep. It's August, so we're gonna sleep till 6-ish, I guess. Sure. Go away, freaking massive hailstorm. Holy cow. Half the day that lasted. And it wasn't showing any signs of letting up. I think it was actually getting heavier. Oh, thank you. Just the racket alone. It's so nice to not have. $1,700 in property maintenance? $1,700? Holy shoes. What the heck, man? Oh well. Anyway, it's a little darker than I thought it would be for the 1st of September. Well, what to do? Anyway, yeah, we're back here in Riverbend. In real life, it is many, many days into February. So I hope so far 2025 is, well, I'd say interesting, but in some cultures that's considered a curse, and that's not my job. Alright, so, yeah. Nothing but weeds and weirdness. So you, Sarah, we are going to enter into whatever sort of... You know what? I'm going to make you start with the up and down. That way at least I'll feel like you're doing what you're told. There you go. Yeah, help yourself. Don't let me interfere in any way, shape, or form. Attaboy. Alright. And we, in the meanwhiles... yeah. Well, no time like the present. And down. And, okay, I think actually, before I light it up, I'm gonna move into a little bit different position here. There we go. Alright. So now, let's go to this guy, do the same thing. And, push them out. V. Now, do I have any sort of lift mower, blah, 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 mode widespread? Ah, how do I change that? Mode. Oh, Control Y. Control Y. Swath dropping. That's what we like to see. Drop that swath. And back to the front. We will turn that on. Alright, I do believe that is the bestest we can do. It is a bit dark, isn't it? How's that? I don't know about you, but it didn't do much for me. So that's swath mode, is it? I'm not sure that's a big improvement. Maybe 6 a.m. is a little early for this part of the country. Although, I mean, we've got another overcast day. So that kind of sucks. Better not start hailing again, seriously. I will go find another map to play on. I'm not kidding. I will. And if this is a thing because Giants thinks this is a cool new feature, having it hail all the frickin' time, well, it might be more than a new map we move on to. Why are you slowing down so much? Nice freaking tree. Come on. And completely blind. Alright, it's just in exactly the wrong freaking spot, man. This is a pretty decent sized meadow. Although, I mean, I thought our wheat fields were decent sized. And we got a reasonable amount of crop off of them. Reasonable, nothing special. But they were sure sadly lacking in straw bales. I'm hoping the same doesn't happen with our grass. Because we has hungry mouths to feed. Yeah. Just want a double headland at the ends here. And when we get to that far corner, we're going to start doing the uppy-downy thing. Yeah, not terribly impressed with the swathing function. You know, yeah, not exactly the swathiest I've ever seen. It's not uphill, but for some reason it really seems to struggle there. is. Hopefully within a row or two we'll be able to actually straighten this out. I was say it's sure staying dark a while, but we're on 1x time. And I'm actually gonna change that now. There we go. I wanted that on for the first day, of course, so we'd have enough time to get the 2 things you're allowed to actually do with only 1 day of summer left done. So now we can kind of move along. Alright, let's walk this one to the end. There we go. Yeah, sorry about the darkness. I really didn't think it was going to be this dark. It's mainly, of course, because it's so cloudy today, which I hadn't expected. I was thinking, you know, you're going to get that kind of a day, they could at least follow it up with a nice sunny one. But perhaps I'm barking up the wrong cloud. Would it help if I shut the front one off a little bit? Yeah, a little bit. Alright. Stupid trees. How dare you provide oxygen for us to breathe and annoy me with your leaves. There we go. Now we're moving. Yeah, actually, I think I'm gonna try and get us by this horribly dark phase here. Better not just bloody start raining. There we go. Now we can slow it down a bit. There. Perfect. So 6:30 it actually went light. It even looks a little more like swaths in the daylight. Alright, let's quickly have a bop over and see. That's what I kind of thought. You are done. And look, just like I told him, he did the middles and then the headland. Wow. Yeah. It's kind of like training my cat. You tell it to do something, if it does, what a well-trained kitty. If it doesn't, well, it's a cat. Can't expect it to do what you tell it. Oh, man. So, the corn isn't ready. Well, at least it wasn't. I guess that was last month that I looked at all that stuff. So we should perhaps have a little look-see at the map. That's a little too far. Right there. Excellent. Alright. Let us have a look. I want growth. Does that help? Okay, 9 and 10 have been harvested. Yeah, but there's bean crops in here. Why does it not show it as, you know, growing at least? Alright, crop types. Oh, I see. These are all off. Maybe that's why. Okay. Now, with those turned on, did that help? There we go. Alright, so it now shows 8 and 7 as ready to harvest. Yes, yes, they are. Uh-oh. Alright, yeah, like we don't have a lot to do here. I'm actually gonna slow this back down. Oops. I don't believe in half times. Because we still gotta de-stone these, and I have a feeling I'm gonna want to get some crop onto them. Because, yeah, we're right here. Currently, we still have the options for barley, canola, and wheat, and that's it. We're soon gonna lose canola. So yeah, we want to take our sweet little time here. Because we've got many things that need done. So, those are, crap, beans? Sure. So, if we go in here, oh look, there's a bean thinger for cheap. There's not. Okay. So, special vegetables. Root crops? No. Above ground. Green beanie harvesters. This is the ticket. Alright. Yes, that's the one we want. We know it's that much money. Oik. Oik, oik. And it does 3.3 meters. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, we can't buy one, obviously. We don't want to buy one, even more obviously. So, $25,000 to lease this stupid thing. Jesus. Well, we better make some good money. Otherwise, I will never plant a veggie crop on these fields again. Now, I guess, yeah, we probably want to use that other road as opposed to trying to stomp down between our fields. Now, you're this other weird thing, aren't you? You're sugar beets. Yeah, again, I can think of 50 other crops I would have preferred to have. Alright, and let me guess. We're not going to be able to get into these fields without traveling to some distant planet. Alright. Oh, that's right, I already removed a chunk of field. Okay. Okie dokie. So at least this one should be somehow manageable. Alright. You see what we are facing. Sure, headland, no headland, I don't care. I'm sure you think you have it all worked out. So let's get it set up for him. And send him on his way. Oh, you need all the lights on. Sure you do. And you're immediately going to go, well, I don't like what you're doing. Okay, well, like I said. Well, just, yeah. As long as I don't come back to find too many really freaking weird surprises, should all be good. Now, I don't know whether I want to tether this for hay. Because I'm pretty sure we can feed that to both the cows and the sheep and goats. Or whether I want to silage it. Because we're definitely going to need that for the cows. Because we have none of any of that, right? This is all strictly a first go. And they did start us with some cows, so we need to be looking after them. Now, I can hold off on the sheep and the goats until we have our next crop. So I think what we're going to do here is this is going to get baled. Yeah, and wrapped. And I'm thinking that we might want to have a proper bale wrapping baler. I mean, I don't mind the little basic round balers, they're great. But then that does mean that I either have to buy a bale wrapper separately, or, well, trade in our current baler and get one that does have a wrapper. A round one, of course, because our baler picker-upper would also have to be sold if we went with a square one. So, because there's wrappers that do both, but I don't think there's balers that do both. They seem to work on entirely different principles. Another thing I'm a little curious about is I would think, well, I could be wrong, but I would think a crop like green beans would not be suitable to store in the type of silo that we're loading our wheat into. You know what I mean? Like, I would think they would have some sort of... In fact, I don't think you could probably silo them at all. I think they would have to be sent for processing pretty much immediately. Yeah, as any vegetable would, actually. You know, being able to silo them is a little bit ridiculous. Unless you have refrigeration units built into your silos. I would imagine that that would be a very pricey silo indeed, and probably not something that FarmSim is offering us in the, you know, the local buy and sell. I guess I can't actually see that thing from here, because this meadow is a little out of the way. Now, is that another? No, that's not a meadow. It's just a field full of weeds. See, I like these walls way better than these hedges. For that reason, I can jump over them. What do we got here? This is Ben's field. It's a harvested wheat field. What I'm really interested in is the field next door, but again, because of these freaking hedges, yeah, you have to find the magic spot that you can actually go in and look at them. Alright, so what are you doing? You're cotton. Yeah. And you are super, super weedy cotton. Alright, just wanted to know. That's all. Yeah, I wouldn't have nearly as big a problem with hedges if you could actually jump over them. But you can't. So that makes them not terribly user-friendly. $25,000 just to lease that thing. Tell you, those beans, they'd better be worth good bucks. I'm not sure when the planting season is. I'd imagine, I'm thinking end of March, early April, for something like that. I mean, if I was doing it here at home, that's when I would plant them for sure. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna silage these. This whole field. Alright. And that's it. Alright. And that is our meadow. All we gotta do is find our way out. Is there no opening on this side at all? Alright, we'll go out this side then. Fine. Well, there's our guy, and he doesn't look like he's moving. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, he is. He's just doing weird stuff. You know. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just being weird. And, well, weird is good, he says. Okay. Well, impressively enough, although I do think that the tractor was slightly underpowered for the job, it managed to get through it and did not too bad at all. So, well, it looks like he's doing the headland first. What a weirdo. I don't know. I don't know. Oh. Got a little bit out of control. Whew. Yeah, I think it's a bit much for this tractor. Just a bit much. Oops, other one. Let's do the back ones first. About there. And about there. Alright. Now we did, I believe, buy a trailer. Which I have parked along the edge of a building somewhere, because that's what I do. I think it's that one. So let's back into that. It is very nice. And we'll haul this down to the bean fields. Still missed a piece, eh? Well, let's see how he's actually doing. Oh, not even close. What is he doing? Look at this. What the heck are you doing? He did the same thing in the other corner. I don't know. It's gonna take him a month though if he keeps screwing around like that. Alright. So let's have a look. Okay, there's none in here. Oh, what are you? You don't do wrapping. No, you don't. You just do square bales. So we shall proceed from there to... Have I missed it already? Yes. Yes, yes, you have. Grassland. Baling. Square balers, round balers. Round balers that wrap. Here we go. Yes. You do bales, you do wraps. 110K. You do bales, you do wraps. You're just a little bigger and more expensive. Bale net add-on mod. Sure. Is this the one we currently have? No, it's not. It's probably even cheaper than that. Let's go... No, not here. Let's go here. Blah, 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 blah. I'm thinking it is... Could be a case. It is. Alright, we're gonna sell you for ridiculously little money. Okay. And now, if we go back... We should... Oops, that's square balers. I do apologize. None of these wrap, do they? No. 112,000. Gadzooks. But hey, we're gonna use a lot of with bale on end turner. Oh, I see what they mean. So they'll actually set it on end. So I don't have to chase it down the hill, basically, is what they're telling me. No, our meadow is flat. Looks good. Buy this puppy. Yes. Okay. Now, there it is sitting there. A windrower we have. Cool. I mean, we have a tedder too, but for the moment, hopefully it's a decent size. What the heck? I mean, look at this. And then you miss them. What the? What the hell is he doing? Oh, for God's sake. Alright, that's so beyond belief. I just, yeah. Don't want to play anymore with that guy. Because if I keep looking at him, he's going to find himself out of a job. And down the road. That's the corn. Where the heck is the grass field? For God's sake, come on, species. Oh, you went the wrong way. Nope, that's not going to get me to it, so... Oh. actually, this will. Oh no, that's cutting through there. So if I follow this... it'll be right over there. Perfect. Well, not close to be honest. Why is it drifting around so bad? That's a really bumpy road, man. Yeah, I think I would have preferred a slightly larger windrower. I didn't notice if that baler came preloaded with a wrap. I think they do. Yeah, this windrower is just not quite wide enough to gather what our mower puts down. I mean, the slightest bit of a corner or anything and it's just gone. Yeah, I think we need something a little bit more in line with the mowers. I'll do the outside here. Ah, come on. And once again, under the trees. Much better. Get out from under all them trees. For, you know, a split second. There we go. Alright. Alrighty. There's one row. Oh, are you serious? Is he gonna tell me that because he's doing all this awkward maneuvering, now our tractor is in the way? Yeah. You know, maybe you should try and do some work. Oh, what the heck? Oh, for... Unbelievable. Oh, now you're gonna tell me you're stuck on that tree? You bloody better not be. Yeah, these roads are just crap. You know what I mean? Like, I thought I made a bad road on our frontier forestry map. Holy. I mean, the paved ones are fine. You know, I don't care that they're narrow or, you know, a little tight on the corners, but those dirt roads, man. I've driven on smoother speed bumps. Alright, let's send this one on its way. Now, I know I'd get more if I drove it all the way to the shop, but not a lot more, in all honesty. So, okay, let's grab you and hope that they actually filled you up. Not a bit of it. Alright, well, we will have to rectify that. And we will. There we go. Alright, let's have a look at vehicles. I don't think it's any of those. Okay, it's a Samas. So let's sell that. Don't get much for it, of course, but better than nada. Here we go. Tedder's windrowers. Yeah, they're not terribly expensive. So there's what we had. 8.4 meters. Well, no wonder. We've got a 10-meter mower and an 8.4 meter thingy. No wonder. You, 9.7 for 60K, eh? Wow. I did not think they were immediately that expensive. What a jump. What the heck, man? You are 4.7, 2.5. Yeah. I wonder if there's anything modded. Yeah, I might look into that, you know. Let's see if there's any modded one. I didn't download any of them because, I mean, there's usually more than enough to choose from, right? So, yeah. Huh. But there you go. I think that's going to, actually, let's quickly pop down and see what's going on here. Yeah, it's going to be months before he's even got a tiny start on this. Yeah, once I'm finished with the meadow, we'll likely take over with whatever's going on here. Because he's spending way too much time doing nonsense. Right? This is what he's accomplished in the entire episode. You know? And he's still doing things like that. And then a reposition. Yeah, it's... Why didn't you turn? See what I mean? There's so much just plain nonsense going on there, man. Yeah, I think the hired workers aren't really capable of doing... And that's a completely rectangular field. It's not like I went here to try and make sense of this weirdness. No, here's the simplest field you can do. Do it. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it there. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. Till next time, take care of each other and ciao for now.